Hey guys, we are back with some more San Jose Sharks franchise mode, and as you can see, the Stanley Cup champions are the Dallas Stars that decided to simulate through the rest of the playoffs because, it was just not a good ending to the last episode. So let's check out the playoff tree. I know, unbelievable. We're actually checking out the playoff tree. So the important one is Dallas won over Carolina in 5 games. And we're going to take a look at the awards now. I know, right? We're getting through all the things that we have not done in a while. So the President's Trophy, also the Dallas Stars, really. So the curse of the President's Trophy is finally broken by the Dallas Stars. They are the best team in the regular season and in the playoffs. Nice. And then obviously Carolina with the Prince of Wales. And then player trophies, Art Ross, Tyler Seguin, Hart Memorial, Tyler Seguin, Norris Slavin, Lady Bing, Tyler Seguin, Calder, Nelson on Carolina, Smith, Conn Smythe, Ben Bishop on Dallas, Vesna, Demko, Jennings, Demko, Masterton, Travis Hamonic on the Wild, Selke, McDavid, Lindsay Award, Tyler Seguin, and Maurice Richard, Alex Ovechkin on Nashville. That's interesting. All right. So let's make our way up to the draft. I believe that is it in terms of what we have to do for just checking out awards and such. So let's get up to the draft. And I believe we should have a couple retirements, maybe Shipachev and maybe someone like Smith. I don't know. So we are, right. We traded our first round pick to St. Louis. So luckily that pick was not too valuable, only 13th. I mean, that's still pretty valuable, but you're not going to get you're not going to get a player who's going to step in right away, Really, no retirements. Goaltenders? Wow. Okay. No retirements for the San Jose Sharks. I thought maybe Shipachev would retire since he was dropping off quite a bit. And let's see the other teams. So Marian Hossa finally retires at 44 years old. Yikes. Zach Parise retires. Duncan Keith, Stasny, Dubinsky, Nielsen, Filppula, Cogliano, Berglund, Goligoski, Versteeg, Abdelkader, Johnson, Hansen, Sekera, Como, Desharnais, Pouliot, Toulouse, Bolesky, Wingles. Okay. So, yeah, pretty active retirement year for the rest of the league, but not for the San Jose Sharks. That is the important thing. But, I would imagine after a year like the one we've had, we're going to have quite a few shakeups here. And one of the shakeups is going to happen right here at the draft. Let's get to the draft right now. And before we even do anything else at the draft, I want to make a trade. So, I have a hunch here. And so, one of the teams I won the Stanley Cup with in GM modes was Carolina. And I remember in Carolina, I had a defensive core that had a shutdown pair. We currently do not have that. So, I think what we might be missing, honestly, is a shutdown pair. Defensive pair. So, and we also have a lot of salary tied up into our defensemen. 6.5 into Muzzin. I mean, that's probably going to change, but 6.2 into Shea, 6.1 into Falk. McAvoy's probably going to want somewhere around, 7.5 to 8 million. And then we got Pouliot at 4.5. Vernarski's probably going to want around, I would say 5 mil. Maybe around there. So I think the odd man out here has got to be Pouliot. Not just because of his overall. I mean, I like Pouliot as an offensive defenseman, but he's just making a little too much money right now. And as I said, I want to get that shutdown defensive pair. And I think Muzzin is really worth his salary. Fantastic defensive defenseman for us back there last year. 106 hits and 101 blocks with only 16:48 of ice time. So, he might have played the least amount of ice time in terms of our defensemen, but he is definitely an important part of our defensive core. as a veteran back there. So we're going to be trading Pouliot because we honestly need to shed some salary as well. So there are a few teams that I was looking at. I was taking a look at Ville Poca. Now we want to get really kind of cheap here. But I know his stats don't look the greatest, and he did play a year in the AHL. But the last year he played in the NHL, he had 151 hits, 114 blocks. So, and he played 21 minutes. So that might not be a bad pickup, especially for his salary. Steven Santini. Now, he has not played in the NHL since the 2016 and 17 season, so he could be a bit of a risk. But he comes at a $1.4 million salary, 83 hits, 35 blocks last time he played in the NHL, and 3 consecutive seasons in the AHL for 200 hits and over 130 blocks each season. So he's an option. Eric Cernak. So he's looking pretty good, especially in the physical category, defensive category. Could be a bit better, but take a look at his hits and blocks. He's up there around Jake Muzzin numbers, 114 hits, 95 blocks with only 15 minutes of ice time, so he's proving that he can get done what he needs to do within the limited amount of ice time that he's going to have. So as to why, I don't think I finished my thought either. So as to why I want to get a defensive pairing is because not only did we win the Stanley Cup back-to-back with Carolina when we had that kind of defensive defenseman pairing, but I feel like if we get a defensive defenseman pairing, that'll allow our other top 4 defensemen to sort of produce more offensively, because I feel like the game was giving, I don't know if this is true or not. Bear with me here. I'm just doing my conspiracy theory here for a second. I'm thinking that it's a possibility that the game was giving more ice time to, like, offensive zone ice time to Pouliot and Muzzin because of Pouliot. So if we get, a defensive defenseman, I think it might give them more defensive zone faceoffs as compared to having McAvoy and Vernarski and Shane Falk back there all the time, who are a little bit more responsible defensively than Pouliot. So yeah, that's why we're doing this. I think I'm going to go with Eric Cernak just because he played in the NHL last year and he was proven to be a solid defensive defenseman. Now, it appears to be his rookie year, so I'm hoping that he can kind of build on that season and we don't have him in a sophomore slump. So I'm going to gamble a little bit here with Eric Cernak. And so, yes, I definitely want to do this because, again, I just have that hunch about that defensive defenseman tandem that might just work out for us, especially in the playoffs. So maybe if we could get like a round 3 out of him. Let's see if this will work. Yes, it will. So apparently that was dipped in their favor, but you know what? I think we got a good deal out of it. We dumped some cap, some very necessary cap. Believe me, we're going to need it, as we have got to pay McAvoy, we have got to pay Vernarski, and most importantly, we have to pay Frederick Mahler, who's now a high elite 89 overall. Oh, yep, that's going to be a payday for Frederick Mahler. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely going to need that cap, so I'm glad I cleared that up. We cleared up about 2.5, so, that's not, the most in the world, but it'll definitely do for right now. So, let's finish up the drafts. Well, we're just technically starting the draft, but we do not have a first-round pick, as, no, I'm not going to take Derek Stepan as of right now. No. Can't do anything. Can't make any trades that involves any sort of large amount of cap as of right now. Just, it's not going to happen because, again, we need to re-sign guys like Mahler, Vernarski, McAvoy, who's going to want to raise as well. So let's see what we got. Let's see who we've got here. Let's Xavier DeVries from China. Yeah, sure. Let's take the Chinese sniper. Let's see what he turns out to be. Medium top 9. Okay. Not bad. Yeah. Phil Kessel. No, do not want him. Nope. Man, we're getting a lot of trades here, as we're going to just kind of fly through this draft. Let's get another sniper here. Let's get Tuomo Harakala. Okay, let's try it. Wow, does that have a guy? Tyrone Generous. Wow, that is an awesome name. Yeah, top 9. Okay, let's keep going. Got another 3rd round pick. Let's take another. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll take Nichushkin. Or Nichushkin. Medium top 9, nice. Round number 4. Again, we're going to just kind of fly through this. Take Kaufman. Bottom 6, whatever. I'm going to try to look for some goaltenders. You can usually find some gems later on. If I even have a late round pick. Apparently I don't. Okay. All right, so we only had 4 picks actually in this draft, but that's fine by me. Let's go into the resigns phase. And one thing that I noticed, Ekman Larson was apparently traded to the Blue Jackets. I was just about to mention that Ekman Larson was put onto the trade block by the Arizona Coyotes, but apparently Columbus snagged him up. So as we go into the resign stage, we're gonna have quite the time here trying to re-sign everybody, as we currently have 42.6 mil left in cap, but yeah, that's not going to stay the same for long. As let's just, you know what, let's do the easy parts first. Let's release the guys who are saying they don't want to re-sign. So Zach Smith, Shipachev. I was going to release Shipachev no matter what. To be honest, he didn't have a great season. LeBanc, I forgot we even had him. Let's see. So Gurgenson's Hurdle unfortunately does not want to resign, so we're gonna have to release him. It's not worth negotiating with him for like $1 mil more than what he wants. Dano gotta be released. Yikes, man, our forward core is hurting. Our forward core is hurting quite a bit. Yeah, we're just gonna release all the 7th defensemen. I don't need them. Let's go here to make things a little bit easier. Press will release you. I don't need you. I want to try to re-sign Stahl. Platt, I'll sign because he's got that low elite potential. Fitzgerald, I'll release. Don't need you. Muzzin, definitely want you. So I'm going to give you 1 year at 5, yeah, around 5 mil. I'd say he's worth that. Jordan Stahl, let's see. Yeah, I could definitely sign Jordan Stahl for that. Absolutely. 1.75 for 1 year. Let's try. And then Timmins, yeah, sure. He's a 71 overall. RFAs, we got McAvoy, Varnarski. Oh, those are going to be huge signings. All right, you know what? Let's see Gregor. He wants a one-way deal. No, not gonna sign you. Voloshenko. Let's see. Yeah, sure. He wants a two-way deal. Now goaltenders. Frederick Mahler. All right, here we go. Yikes. 8.7. All right, let's see. You know what? How much does he want if we give him like 10 mil? All right, you know what? We need to save as much money as possible here. We have like 4 years left, right? I'll just give him what he wants. 4 years at, let's see if we could get him down to like 8.2. Should I go like okay, here's the thing. Should I go 3 years so that he stays an RFA? We sign him 3 years from now so we can get him cheaper for right now. That might be a good move. He would stay at an RFA in 3 years, right? Because we got him on his entry-level deal at 20. So that's 3 years. And then this is another 3 years. So that's 6 years. They don't become RFAs till, or UFAs till 7 years, I'm pretty sure anyway. Or until they're 27. So yeah, I think that would work out. Maybe we go 7.8 for 3 years for Frederick Mahler. That'd be nice. I'm trying to kind of save some money here. All right, McAvoy, let's see. Yikes. And we can't do the same thing with McAvoy either because he's going to be 28 by the time this contract is up. So I'll give him 5 years at 8. Can we go? Let's go 4 mil. 4 years at 8 mil. Yeah. He's worth it. He is worth it. Anthony Bernarski, let's see. Offer contract, yeah, around 4.6. Okay, so if we give him 3 years, he's gonna, yeah, he'll stay in RFA. I'll give him 3 years. Maybe 4.3 would do it for Bernarski. Just kind of trying to play it safe here. I'm going to release Comrie. He's probably going to want like 2 point something. Can't really afford that for a backup goaltender. Or we might be able to. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing it safe right now in terms of our cap situation. So let's advance a day and see who signs. McAvoy signed. Nice. Stahl signed. Nice. Verdarski signed. Muzzin signed. Timmins signed. Platt. Mahler signed. Nice. Voloshenko, and that is it, it appears. So let's see how much money we have left. 18.4. All right, that's not bad, but here's the thing. I think we released like half our forward core, did we not? So let's see defensemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So we got McAvoy and Vernarski is pair 1, pair 2, Falk and Shea, pair 3, Muzzin and Cernak. So we're good right there. Now, goaltenders, we're going to need a backup goaltender for sure. Preferably a cheap one. And then forward-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's 7 right there. So yeah, our forward core is hurting a little bit. Okay, so now I know Vrana had a subpar second half of the last season, but he looks like he would be on pace to score 30, and I feel like that last season was just a really weird season for the entire team, really. Like, once Koliakovo started scoring, then the rest of the team just dropped off, guys like McAvoy included. So I want to give Vrana another chance. I think he's still got it in him. I think last year was just such a weird season. So let's try this again with Vrana, Raquel, Niederreiter, but I believe we're gonna have a little change in leadership. I don't think, not in terms of our captain. Koliakovo can stay the captain. He definitely pulled his weight last year, but in terms of McAvoy, I mean, I know he just signed a new contract, but minus 13 and only 40 points on the season, that is not up to par with what we expect him to do. I know he had 355 shots. That's a lot, but again, we need him to produce 50-point seasons. This is his worst season since, I think this is his worst season ever with us, because I think we acquired him this year, right? Because year 1 and 2 is when we had Burns. So this is his this is by far his worst year with the San Jose Sharks. So we need to get McAvoy going. So I'm going to take the A off his chest. I'm going to give it, I think, to Muzzin. And I'm going to give, who else had the A? I can't remember. Might have been someone we released, but I'm going to give the second A to Niederreiter because he was consistent all of last year, and that is what we needed from really everyone. So the alternate captains going into next year, I believe, are going to be Niederreiter and Muzzin, and then obviously the captain is going to be Kirk. So yeah, we need 5 forwards going into free agency and a backup goaltender. So yeah, let's get there right now, and I'll see you guys in 1 second. All right, so we are at free agency, and I believe we're still at like an $18 million cap space. Yes, we are, as Jacob Trouba is available, Brodin's available, Ehlers is available, Connor is available. Now remember, we have to sign 5 forwards, so I'm not looking to go for, any superstars here like Ehlers or Connor. I'm gonna kind of go towards the guys who are like 3 mil or maybe even below. Now, we do need a backup goaltender here, so maybe if we just got Comrie back. Now, I want to go a little bit cheaper, maybe Saros. Get Saros back. How's he doing recently? And not too hot. Montebo. How'd he do? Not too bad. He played 71 games as a starter. Okay, if he's played as a starter, then, I want to see how he does as a backup. I'll give him 2 mil for 1 year. See how he does. Okay. Mac Black. Maybe I could have gotten him. He hasn't played in the NHL yet, so I don't know. Too much of a risk right there. Now, forwards. Let's check prospects first. Yo, 2 medium elites. These guys went undrafted? J.C. Engel, medium elite, 19 years of age, and Zach Konopka, 20 years of age, medium elite, undrafted. Wow. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's we need to get some trade values, so I think this would be a good move here. Let's try to get Konopka and Engel here. I'm gonna give them both one-way contracts just so that they're a little more tempted to accept. And maybe let's try to get Marchment as well. Give him a two-way deal there. Let's see if there's actually any goaltender prospects as well. Yeah, Langfeld. Why not? Okay, that is over with. So let's get to the part that really is gonna take a while here with forwards. So I'm thinking. So we got 18.4. We spent 2 mil of it on a backup goaltender. We got approximately 16 mil left. We need 5 forwards, so that's going to be about 3 mil per forward. Yikes. Okay. So John Quenneville, he's not looking too bad. I'm looking for a gritty fourth liner, third liner. I mean, he wouldn't be too bad. He gets a lot of hits when he plays in the NHL, over 100 per season. And he only played 11 minutes the last time he played in the NHL, like on average. I want to find a good face-off guy, though. So Quenneville might not be bad. Craig Smith, he'd be good for face-offs. He's a little old, but I don't really care about age at this point. +1 last season, 31 points with only 15 minutes of ice time. 52% on the face-off, so he's pretty good there. Good hitter, so yeah, I think I might try to take Craig Smith here. And he's got a top 6 potential as well, so he's not going to drop that much, I wouldn't think, right? Because he's a third-line scorer. So if he drops to like a top 9 forward, he'll still stay as a third-line scorer. So I might, I'm tempted a little bit to sign Craig Smith here, if we can, for maybe... we'd have to go a little bit on the expensive side. 3.75. Yeah, Craig Smith looks like a good player there that we could have. Josh Anderson, grinder, fourth liner. Nice physical presence. 118 hits. Definitely would be a winger. Not great at the face-offs. Yeah, I think, 63 penalty minutes, though. Not exactly crazy about that. Let's see how many penalty minutes actually did Smith have. 44. Whatever. I mean, he'd be a center, though, so that'd be worth it. 59 penalty minutes in the AHL, 32 for Quenneville. Leipzig, let's see. So 36 penalty minutes for him. 147 hits. Now, that is what I like to see. So maybe we take a look at his playoff stats as well. Doesn't appear to be in any NHL playoffs yet, but he looks promising as like a power forward sort of signing. I don't know. Let's try maybe Adam Lowry. He'd be another good face-off guy. Minus 25, so I'm guessing that's from playing on Winnipeg or wherever he was last season. 50% for face-offs, not bad. 148 hits in 15 minutes of ice time, so I think definitely another penalty killer. So he'd be solid for face-offs. So yeah, I think I'm going to sign Lowry. Get a 3.4. Shiasen. Let's see him. 24 points last year for 33 penalty minutes. 10 minutes average ice time. It wouldn't be a face-off guy. Good hitter, though. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't be that bad. Maybe get back Philip Deneau. Because, I mean, I think he was pretty good in the face-off dot for us last year, wasn't he? Yeah, 50%. Not too bad. 120 hits. Yeah, I want our third and fourth liners to be utility guys in terms of, you know, their interchangeability. Because I want all of them to be able to take face-offs. So I think that would be a good re-signing right there. Maybe Martinson. Andreas Martinson. 127 hits. Not great at face-offs, though. Maybe Ryan DeZingle. No. I'm looking specifically at face-offs right here. Maybe Zizekas. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking Zizekas. I'm definitely thinking Cizikas would be a good option here, and he's pretty cheap too. 2.5. I can try to get him at 2.75 here. So I believe that is 4 forwards, and we just need one more. One more. I think we're doing good on cap. David Perron, 35 years of age. Let's see. Yeah, no, he's not a face-off taker. Maybe I'm focusing a little bit too much on face-offs right now, but I think, you know, that's really important for a third or fourth liner. You need to be good everywhere. And I think let's get Zach Smith back. He was pretty good for us last year. I'll go 2.85 for him for 1 year. So there you go. Let's take a look at all of our approached forwards. So we approached obviously the prospects, and then we got Smith, Cizikas, Deneau, Smith, 2 Smiths I just realized, and Adam Lowry. So hopefully that stays within the cap. And we'll be able to move on to the next season looking nice. So let's go to maybe July 5th. And see who signs. So Konopka signed, nice, one of the elite prospects. And Angle rejected, okay. We got one of them, not bad. And then we got Marchman as well. So that's some nice trade value coming in those prospects. And Langfeld as well. So not bad, not bad. Adam Lowry accepted, nice. Deneau is back. Craig Smith is here in San Jose. Cizikas is here. Zach Smith is back. And Montembeault has accepted as our backup goaltender. Nice. I think we got just about everyone. So let's check out the roster one more time just to make sure. And then we'll get into the next season and end it off right there. All right, good. We're still at $6 million in cap. So it's a good thing I cleared up that Pouliot contract. And I think, you know what, I think that's going to do us some good. Having a solid shutdown pair in Muzzin and Cernak. And then goaltenders, we got Mahler, an 89 overall in Mahler, not to mention. And that's probably going to grow as the offseason goes on, right? He might be a 90 overall next year. So I think we got ourselves a gem here in Frederick Mahler. So our defensive core plus Frederick Mahler, we should be a defensive shutdown team next year. And then, of course, McAvoy's got to have a bounce-back season. Vernarski's got to start stepping up. And hopefully the change of Cernak in for Pouliot does us some good. And then forwards, Koliakovo, Niederreiter, McLeod, Raquel. Hopefully McLeod grows a little bit. Vrana, hopefully he has a big bounce-back season. Couturier, Lowry, Smith, Cizikas, Deneau, Smith, and Stahl. So I believe we're all good. Yep, we look all good and set to start the next season, so let's get right to it. All right, so we are into the next season, and let's take a look at our roster. See who grew, see who didn't. Roster moves. And I don't know what point we're at in the video, but on my recording, we got almost 39 minutes, so I got to finish this up. All right, so McAvoy, Koliakovo's an 89. McLeod's an 86. Nice. So he's pretty much on the verge of being a first liner. So that is some good growth right there. Niederreiter's stayed at an 85. That's good. Falk, 85. Shea, 85. Raquel, 84. Vernarski stayed at an 84. Now, I don't know if he was he like an 83 last year? I think it was an 83 for the majority of last year. So he's, Vernarski's like kind of a slow bloomer, I suppose. But he's slowly but steadily growing. So as long as I just want him to keep his fighting penalty minutes down, because I know he had like another 18 fights, I think, last year. So as long as he can keep that down, I think Vernarski and McAvoy will do wonders this season. Vrana, 84. Obviously, I think he dropped off a little bit from the poor second half of the last season, which, again, hopefully he has a rebound season. If he doesn't, then we're definitely going to have to trade him. Couturier, Muzzin, dropped down to an 83. That's fine. We only signed him for 1 year. Craig Smith, I believe. Yes, he did not drop at all, so that was a good signing as of right now. Adam Lowry, I don't believe he dropped either, so that's good. Cases Zikas, yep, that's all looking good. And we do not need Witter or Luff up here. Yeah, we'll send them down, and yeah, that all looks good. So let's check goaltenders real quick. Yep, Mahler is up to a 90 overall. We got ourselves a stud there. So I'll actually do the lines off screen. I'm gonna end this now because it's gone way too long in my recording. I need to edit this. Let me know what you guys think of our signings in the offseason and the trade of Derek Pouliot for Eric Cernak in a third. So I'll end it off right there. And let me know what we should do for the start of year number 7. See you guys then.